Hello, New York! I'm starting off this vlog very unexpectedly because I'm going to the city today. I was not expecting to go today, but I'm trying to say yes more because I feel like I always say no to plans because I just feel more comfortable at home. But I figure if I want to have the life that I imagine, I have to actually start taking the steps to have that. I have to leave in like 15 minutes and I still have to pack up my bag and stuff. I'll just show you what I do today and for the rest of the week and how I'm spending my spring break. Okay, here is the outfit. The jeans are Blair. They are from Aeropostale, Zara, Hollister. Necklaces are from, I don't know, my mom, I think? That. Love Emily Henry. That.
I'm not a big reader.
What's this? Wait, that's so pretty. Okay.
Read on like occasion. It has to be a book that I really like, which wouldn't work because I have to read the book to know if I like it. So.
What?
Exactly.
Just got off the train. I am back. Have my brandy haul. I will show you. That was so much fun. Who wants a haul? Super cute. It's this pink top, the striped sleeves. I love it. I just got back and I was trying to convince my mom to go to the Eras of Trish tour. Fingers crossed on that. Anyways, I also got this blue and white striped top, also like a boat neck. It's the 3/4 sleeve. Some people don't love that, but I think it's so cute because then you can kind of show off your bracelet. Like light pink top. It's just a good basic. And tank top. You can kind of pull it right here. That's everything I got. I'm gonna just spend the rest of the night chilling. I have my tea. Let me go grab it actually. I'm going to watch some Breaking Bad, which is very random for me. I never thought I'd be a Breaking Bad girl. That's really entertaining. I really love to see a man working hard for his family. It's kind of cute. It's kind of romantic. I think that's what I love about it, the romance of it all. So read some of my book tonight. I'm currently reading God of Wrath. It's a good book. Kind of insane. Right now I'm like, this guy's just psycho. Now that I did something today, I can feel proud of myself for the rest of the week that I went out. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will have to work. Luckily, I have the best job ever, so we'll see what I get up to. Good morning, everybody. My hip is hurting and I have to go to work. That's fine. I work at the library. I love my job. I'm just happy I get to go, to be honest. I have all of these because my mom's writing a book, so I have to return them all right now. I also have this one. This is the second Warm Bodies book. Started reading it, but I just couldn't get into it. And I have this to return. I'm so tired. I think I got like 20,000 steps yesterday, which I typically get like 2,000. It's fine. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna listen to either an audiobook or podcast episode. I do have to finish Icebreaker, unfortunately. Let's just have a good day. We'll probably just be reading for the rest of the day, which is honestly all I really want to do. Ignore that little box of clothes I need to get rid of. Guys. I'm so excited right now. I have my heated blanket and I'm going to be bedwetting for the rest of the day. I am going to be reading my book that I am questioning all my values. Sometimes I love reading dark romances like this because it's just so outlandish and bizarre, where it's almost like a fantasy book, because this would not happen. These are truly the moments I live for. I just love being a little homebody. Sometimes I wish I was different and I enjoyed partying, and I used to really not like that about myself. I was like, there is something wrong with me. Now I've just reached the point where I'm like, why do I have to be questioning myself about why I enjoy these things and why I like doing the things I like? I mean, everybody has their own personality, their own things that make them who they are. I feel like there's such a stigma around being a teenager, which I'm about to not be a teenager, but I've never been like the typical teenager. There's a lot of people also who love to just be at home and be an introvert. Yeah, I just want to say that real quick. So you are not alone. I don't think anybody will be watching this, but if you are, we're best friends. Still here. All I've done is get up and make salmon. We're going strong. I'm questioning things about myself. Good morning. Happy spring break. It is raining today. I guess we have no option but to stay in and read today. Okay, so I have an update. I'm also going to be trying this Korean blush my friend got me while she was in Korea. Yesterday, I read about 30%, so I started off at like 20, and now I'm at 54%. I am not sure. Whoa. It smells really good. But I am not sure how I feel about this book. I am not sure if this is the book for me. I can 100% read a dark romance book, but the guy has to have some sort of feeling, you know? See, I like to read about an emotionally intelligent man, not a man who is an intelligent manipulator. He is literally a sociopath, and she knows that, and we're starting to kind of get the sense that he cares for her. They go to like this cottage. The first time they went to the cottage, I was like, wow. Wow. Okay. This is genuinely my worst nightmare ever. The second time, I started off being like, this man is insane. But then it ended up going a bit differently, and I was like, okay, I can maybe get behind this. And now that I'm 54% in, he is starting to be like, oh wait, like I actually may like her, and I am kind of feeling something for her. Like in the last chapter, he literally said, I was so intent on leaving earlier, but instead I do something I've never done before. I stay. So clearly he is like feeling something. But I am terrified of this man. I am genuinely terrified of this man. I can't decide if this is a romance or horror. That being said, I'm kind of enjoying it. But that also being said, this book feels like it's taking forever to read. I don't know why. I know a lot of people love God of Wrath, and I see where you would like it. Like, especially if you love dark romance. I don't know if I'm in the mood to read a dark romance. I will finish it because at the same time, I'm entertained. I'm excited for the other guy that she originally liked. Hope he ends up being like, ooh, I like you, and she rejects him this time. That would just be such a satisfying part of the book. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm hoping to finish it today. This book is longer than I thought. It's 592 pages. I still have a good amount to go, but I'm hopeful, especially since it's raining today and I'm not going anywhere. I think this is blended out completely, and I actually really like it. That is my update though. It's time to go eat and then read, and we'll see. We'll see what happens next. As he's warming up to her, finally I've reached like the good part where hopefully he's a little less sociopathic. We'll see. I put down the book for now. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be the type to not like force myself to read, but when I start a book, I just have to finish it, and I think I'm always gonna be like that. I will be finishing it this vlog for sure. I just really wanted something sweet. You know, I'm in my K-drama era. I need like the wholesome romance. So I picked up... The oven's going off because my brownies are done. Anyways, I picked up First Time Caller. I am enjoying it. I am really enjoying it. This is exactly what I needed. It's just easy to read. So in First Time Caller, Lucy, the main character, her daughter calls into a radio show about love, and the host of it, his name is Aiden. He is our main male character. She calls in because she's really concerned for her mom. She's just like, I feel like she feels lonely, and then her mom catches her and ends up getting really vulnerable and talking with Aiden, and they're live on the radio show. They kind of connect, and it's really different for Aiden because the radio show is like really declining in views. It's not doing really well. He's kind of like lost his love for love. I am currently 12% in. I think this one's gonna be really sweet, and I'm sorry to disappoint for putting down God of Wrath for now. I fear it had to be done. My thing with God of Wrath is that I'm like 65% in, and I'm starting to like him, but some things he says is just... Before I was like, girl, stand up, defend yourself, like do not be pushed around. And she's like starting to like, you know, set boundaries and being like, this is what I want. And now he's kind of like, okay, like I can get down with that, sort of, kind of. Now I'm starting to like her more. He is still in the gray area for me, that's for sure. I'm excited for more boundaries to be set, for it to feel more like a relationship. I still can't decide if he has feelings or not. I can't decide if he's a sociopath or not. He is very apt for violence, but actually me saying that, I did highlight something where he said, unlike what rumors imply, I don't get off on violence and I don't go out of my way to pursue it. Agree to disagree. Agree to disagree. I'm not gonna yuck somebody's yum. If she likes him, then okay. I just need this to start feeling a bit more like a relationship.
It's all about momentum.
Happy Thursday, you beautiful little angels. While I was at work, I was listening to the audiobook for First Time Caller, so I finished the book, and I have thoughts, as one does. I really enjoyed the book. It was a nice break from God of Wrath. It was completely different. Total 180. Really enjoyed it. It was exactly what I was after. It's a contemporary romance. And like I already talked about before, it was just about this single mom named Lucy who just hasn't been involved romantically with anybody for like 10 plus years, ever since her daughter was born. And then Aiden, a radio show host, and Lucy's daughter Maya is kind of concerned about her mom, and she calls into the radio show and talks to Aiden, and that's when Lucy is like, who are you talking to? They end up kind of talking with each other. It goes viral. So then she comes onto the show for like like a love segment to like help Lucy find love. And of course, sparks fly. And what I really appreciated about the book was that it wasn't just physical. It was very based on emotions. Like immediately right as he saw her, he thought about her eyes. And whenever he talked to her over the phone during their initial meeting, it was just about kind of how he made her feel and about how what he said really resonated with her. And I'm sure what she said really would resonate with most people. She just really wants to find something real, something that's honest and genuine, and not a love where it feels like she has to pretend. I can actually pull up the quote. I want to feel something when I connect with someone. I want sparks, the good kind, you know? I want to laugh and mean it. I want goosebumps. I want to wonder what my date is thinking about and hope it might be me. I want the magic. What I really resonated with was when she says, when the whole world tells you you're silly for wanting the things you want, you start to believe them. You start to think you're not worth it. That if the things you're waiting for do exist, they're not for someone like you. Aiden had some things he needed to get past, and he's kind of lacking the love for love. He's just not believing it anymore and not believing that it's worth it because of some trauma he has with his family and his mom getting really sick and not wanting to kind of deal with what his dad had to deal with and all of the pain that came with it. But what I saw was the amount of love that came from it. I thought his parents were like the epitome of a perfect relationship. They just had so much love for each other, and I thought that was really beautiful. I really loved the side characters like Maya, Lucy's daughter, and her baby daddy, Grayson, who I love him. He and his husband are so cute. They're just such healthy co-parenters. I'm obsessed with them. I really, really wish we got to see more of them. I just wish we got to see more of the family vibes. I really wanted to see Aiden bond with Maya more, like more scenes with them, because that's what I love about the single parent trope is that like you get to see their romantic interest and their mini-them bond, and it's just so wholesome and sweet. So I really, really wish we got to see more of that. That would probably be my #1 critique. And also, I'm not sure if the conflicts were enough. Like with Aiden, I totally get his fear of loving somebody, but then there's also this point where he reaches like a she deserves better, and you know, whenever it's like they pull that in a romance book, it's kind of a cop-out, and I was just like, let me speak to this man. The excuse for them to not be together for me was a bit useless, okay? You need to get I'm not good enough for you out of your vocabulary because you are overusing it. But besides that, I enjoyed it. I had a good time. You know, I'm not a professional analyst. I kind of just, I go off vibes, you know? And I had a great time. And Lucy was amazing. I love that woman so much. I feel like contemporary romances can get very repetitive. So the whole calling in, and that was just so unique. And I love that. The chemistry between them was great, and I loved how all of Baltimore could see that they were just like electric. Their banter was so good. They just meshed together so well, and I love them. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for something easy to read and something to just fly through. I love Lucy. I relate to her. I feel like this is like a Lucy fan page now. But I also really liked how she was a mechanic. I feel like that's very different for a female main character, and I just love that. I think that's so fun and like represents her personality as being the strong woman who doesn't need love but wants it, deserves it, and now she's going for it and she gets it. Now I get to read God of Wrath. That's gonna be quite a switch up. And then I see a book trip in our future as I need a new book. Picking up what I'm putting down or what? By the way, I do not know those people. I just thrifted this.
Tulips coming out. Daffodils.
What'd I say? I said we were coming. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Should we have that one?
Not a pink one.
Why did these covers make me like it more? Honestly, I may get this. I have a $20 gift card and it's $19.99 and it's beautiful. You goods have been acquired. I stayed true to my promise. Hi guys, I'm back. I ended up getting, what is this called? Oh, Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. I love Abby Jimenez's writing. I think I've only read one of her books, but I loved it. The guy in it is like my standard. It was just for the summer. I love the cover. It was so expensive though. I never get my books from Barnes & Noble, but I had a $20 gift card for there. Anyways, I did say yesterday that once I finished the book, it would be time to do some book shopping, get another book, meaning that yes, I did finish God of Wrath. And here are my thoughts. As a dark romance, which is what it is, that is what it's advertised as, it delivers 100%. Like if you love Touch Her and Die, some angst, a jealous man, then this is the book for you. Me personally, I was just not in the mood to be reading a dark romance at this time. It didn't go down as well for me. And this book is kind of like Haunting Adeline, but in my opinion, more intense. Like the guy is a little, I think he's crazier in this book. No, I know he's crazier in this book. At first, as you know, I was like, wow, this man is psychotic. and doesn't feel absolutely anything. And by the end, I was more so just thinking about the things that he did do. Like, he was very observant of her and ended up being very accepting of her, like buying her manga with like a little bookshelf without any judgment. I'm like, okay, that is really cute. And also there was like this one scene where she messaged him. She sent like the sparkling heart emoji and he was getting like stressed out about it, wondering what it means. So the details are where this book got me. Like, he is obsessed with her. Will I continue the series? Probably, because I am interested. I really want to read God of Fury. In conclusion, yes, he's absolutely psychotic. There is no doubt about that, and he's literally my worst nightmare ever. But for a dark romance where it's not real, gotta keep that in mind, it is not real. It's fun, especially if you're in the mood. Right now I'm feeling like 3.5. Everything really wrapped together in the end, and it was just like, it was nice. There wasn't anything unnecessary done, I don't think. Like, I'm talking about problems they had and breakups. I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's believable. Like, that is the one thing that's believable in this book. I love reading about a man that's obsessed with his woman, and that's what this book had. And if you want to read about that too, in a very dark and kind of scary way, give it a try. Read it at night, you know, set the vibes. Let me know what you thought about God of Wrath, specifically, because as we know, it's caused some issues for me throughout this week. A little temporary putting it down and picking up a new one, but I think that really helped me with like a fresh start and like going into it with new eyes, and I was also at a point where he was starting to be more feeling, I guess. Thank you so much for spending spring break with me as somebody who prefers to stay at home, chill, not do too much, but I also am trying to be a bit more out there-ish. But thank you so much if you made it to the end and for coming along with me, and I hope this makes you feel like it's okay to not go to like Miami for spring break. It's fine to just do what you want. If this is how you chill and this is how you have fun, you are not alone in that at all. I totally relate. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, evening, whatever. I just hope you have a great time.
Bye.